guys, what's up? I'm back with my recap and review for Basketball Wives season 10 episode 8. And let me just tell you guys, well, FYI, I'm trying to hurry up and get this in before my client comes, of course, as always. And so don't mind me, I'm about to get to work, so whatever. But needless to say, I'm here for the recap and review. And as always, I am Janice or Barb. Just do not call me Janice or Barbara. And, you know, we're just gonna get right into it. That's what I feel like doing, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, let's go. Okay, guys, so this episode begins with the ladies finally touching down in Vegas, and Jackie kind of has some things set up for, some special things set up for the ladies, in which camels are involved. Because, you know, would it be a Jackie Christie surprise if she didn't pull out some crazy stop? No, it would not, okay? So she has like this surprise camel safari excursion thing, and Brooke is like, what the fuck? No. So then she winds up, it turned out really cute, if you ask me. I mean, that's right up my alley. I love animals. I love animal sanctuaries and things of that nature. And it was just really cute, if you ask me. So, of course, Jackie winds up like blowing kisses to one of the camels with all the slob. I was like, oh. And then the ladies, they wind up feeding the animals some carrots. It was a real cute scene, okay? So while all the ladies go to do that, Malaysia and Angel stick back on the bus, and Angel brings up how Nia was very judgmental and the whole gender reveal fiasco. And, you know, she's like, she didn't appreciate the shade. She just wants some respect, okay? That's what Angel, at the end of the day, Angel just keeps coming saying she just wanted some respect. Okay, whatever. So the next, the ladies have a little sit down, a little unwind after the activities, and they chat at the picnic table. I'm sorry, y'all, I lost my train of thought. Okay, so when they all sit down, Brooke asks, you know, what were they talking about? Talking about Angel and Malaysia. What were they talking about once everyone else exited the bus? And Angel talks and says, you know, we were just talking about the whole gender reveal, Nia thing, and Nia takes this time to apologize. Like she said previously, she wanted to apologize, so she's apologizing. And Angel kind of declines acceptance because she didn't really feel like it was genuine, because apparently based on how Nia handled things even after the initial incident. And I was like, I mean, you know, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, are we going to keep dragging this on? Because that's not what I want to do at all. And Nia defends herself and says, you know, well, it's kind of because, you know, I was feeling ganged up on. And this is when Brooke interjects, and I'm just like, everybody, at the end of the day, what people have to realize is everybody's entitled to their own opinions of things, as well as being entitled to share how they're feeling and to exude whatever feelings and emotions they want to do. And everyone's going to have a different version of the events, and that's not to say that they're trying to put lies on you or anything like that. Everyone's just going to analyze situations differently, you know? So, excuse me, y'all. Tired. But when Brooke interjects, I think it was because Nia said, like, yeah, it was because I had people coming up or saying stuff or whatever. And Brooke was like, don't say people, it was me that brought it up, that showed everybody the initial post. And she was like, yeah, so, but it wasn't just you or whatever. And she's like, so then Duffy's name gets brought into it because she's the one that brought it to Rock. And she says that she brought it to Rock because, you know, Angel was pregnant, but, you know, if it was her party, she would want Nia to leave as well, because she didn't perceive that as a friendly gesture whatsoever. So Nia's whole thing was that she didn't like how they brought a man into it, a man being Brock. And so then at this point, Duffy's pissed because she feels like Nia was like sneak dissing pretty much, because she brought her name into it in the midst of an apology. And I was like, I see where you're going, but I really don't, because no one was doing none of that. She was telling the story. You did tell Rock, and honestly, it's not me siding with Nia, but like I do kind of understand why she would feel a little bit like, why are you dragging him into this? Like for what? But I also understand how Duffy didn't want to involve Angel based on the fact that, you know, that's why I kind of feel like this is something they either should have all handled amongst just themselves, or something that maybe could have waited till after, because this is all we remember the gender reveal based on. This, we don't even remember it being based on, you know, the airplane and the dancers in the pool. We don't remember it for none of that. We don't remember it from Neo performing. We just remember it from it going left based on Nia's post. And I think that's upsetting. But anyway, Duffy's whole thing, I see in my notes that said, starting with me at my motherfucking birthday. This whole time she was acting like a big ass, annoying ass kid. If you ask me, I'm all about my birthday and celebrating, and everybody's entitled to celebrating their special day however they so please. But the way Duffy was carrying on, I feel like this whole episode was just over the top for me. And of course, Jen tries to mediate at this point. Duffy and British are like, you know, we're gonna go, or Duffy's like, I gotta go see French. I don't have time for this, so I'm out, whatever. And so then Nia pulls Angel to the side and says, you know, can we move on? And, you know, Angel again just wants respect. So I think they're able to move on and be good, but not besties. And that's all we really can ask for at this point. And honestly, that's all I really care about and whatnot, because I'm just over it. They get to the house. The house is nice as AF. Very, very Vegas-like. Islands long. Everything is looking grand and spectacular and modern and pristine and clean. I love it, love it, love it. So Brooke is still asking what Angel and Nia talked about. She's still asking about it. And I'm just like, Brooke, will you? And I like Brooke. I really do. I think she's beautiful. She makes me laugh. Like, I like her. I like her. I was excited to see her come back. Out of everybody, blast in her past, I was actually excited to see her come back. But the way she was carrying this whole bullshit, and even I've seen it being played out on Twitter and Instagram, whatever, Nia, Noria, and Brooke, and everybody's been going back and forth, and I think it's so fucking stupid. So stupid, if you ask me. But she's, you know, she's persistent in standing her ground on this subject, and I'm just like, that's stupid, because at your big age, you know, this is petty as fuck. So, but anyway, over with British and Duffy there, I guess, at whatever, French's condo or whatever. And Duffy was trying to like pimp out British, and I just thought that was kind of stupid and a little, like, I was watching Bondi. If you don't watch Bondi Boo, watch her. I was watching her review of this, and she was like, you know, I find it kind of weird that Duffy felt the need to like almost pimp out British just to butter French up, just so she could ask him for a feature. And I was like, I didn't look at it that way. But if that's the case, that's sad and corny. And you need to do better. And that's not really your best friend if you gotta do all that. But anyway, the decision then comes up about, is she going to stay DJing? Is she going to do this? Is she going to do that? And she quickly segues to saying like, hey, So I want to do a record, and luckily, you know, he's down for it. And I'm like, good. So we can put that to bed too. All she got to do now is tell Iman that these are her plans, right? We'll see how that goes down next episode. So back with the rest of the ladies, Duffy FaceTimes. I think she FaceTimes Brandy specifically, but you know, they're all there. It's on speaker, blah, blah, blah. So at this point, she basically she disinvites Nia and Naria. She disinvites both of them. She said y'all, even though later on they played it back and it was like she said she. They only played back the part that she said she. But I rewinded it, whatever. She said y'all, meaning both sisters. So this is also when they walk up, because when all the ladies are chilling back at the house, you see the sisters there outside of the pool or whatever. They're kind of just like taking a break from the rest of the girls or whatever, which is understandable. I get it. So they kind of are like, really? Like, so you're just gonna... So you invite us all the way here. And that's my thing. At that point, that's the one thing I would say definitely they did wrong. I would have packed my shit up. Actually, my shit wouldn't even been unpacked, first of all. I would have grabbed my shit and I would have been out the fucking door. Uber, yeah, can you take me to Las Vegas airport? Okay, thanks. Like, and I would have been out, like, and I would have been back my ass in fucking LA. Because I'm not going to stay nowhere I'm not wanted, or you're not going to play with me like I'm just some type of ragdoll ass bitch, because I'm not. So I would have went really left. And Duffy's honestly, oh, my birthday. I feel like she's glad that it wasn't a bitch like me, because I would have got real ugly real fast. So they kept it cute. Everyone kept it cute for the most part, but it got real awkward once they got off the phone. And Nia's like, I will never do another trip with her again. And I was like, I would not either. But good on you guys for keeping it cute though. So after the phone call, like I said, everyone was mute, and then we pan back and Duffy's at the club doing her thing. And since it was late, Brooke, Brandy, and British, the 3 Bs, they all showed up and were supporting Duffy. It looked real nice, it looked real cute. She was having a good time. It was her birthday again. Cool. So it was out. It was like 5:25 a.m. They was in front of Caesar's Palace on the Strip. I was like, oh, whew. Vamping. So that was cool. And so they get back to the house. Everyone's kind of still sleeping, but Malaysia and Jackie are up, and they get in the pool, and Malaysia starts playing a joke on Jackie, talking about she got to pee in the pool, and that's payback for all the other antics. And they go back over the years and see all the antics that Jackie Christie loves to pull famously. And it was really funny. But y'all tell me, was Jackie wearing a fucking bra and panties and socks and dog tags in that motherfucking pool, bitch? Jackie. Like, Jackie. You guys watch Jackie? Anyway, whatever. I was like, you gotta stop this shit. You have got to stop this bullshit, because I know you can afford to do better. And actually, it's not even about affording, because you can go to Walmart and get you a nice matching cute little bathing suit. You can go to Walmart, you can go to Target, you can go to Raw, you can go any place and get you an actual bathing suit. Like, you didn't pack one bathing suit, you know you guys was going to Vegas. Like, you come on, she be pissing me off coming on the TV looking any type of fucking way, man. It really pissed me off. But anyway, so, and Malaysia just, anyway. So they pretty much go back and forth, and Malaysia's like, you know, I finally am like, can pretty much exhale. I guess, you know, I got my kids back. You were a big part of motivating me to do that. Like, everything is you know, everything. And she's also willing to reconcile with Brandy. So then Jackie takes this moment to open up, and, you know, Jackie's like the strong one in the group or whatever. She's supposed to be the one with all the wisdom. And so she opens up about perhaps either moving behind Doug or just not being at a great place. Like, they're not in a bad place, but this has been a lot for her to undertake. You know, Doug being away coaching, they've been married for this whole time. It's just very different than any gig that he's ever had. So finally, the rest of the ladies are up, or at least most of them, and they reflect on the night before Jackie again brings up the difficulties she's been having with Doug being away and, you know, I guess like garnering support and everything and just figuring out her life right now. And they all, you know, give her support. And this is when Malaysia chimes in and takes this moment to apologize to Brandy. I was like, wow, didn't see this coming. I mean, I knew by the end of the season they was probably gonna get it back together. But she apologizes to Brandy, and they hug and kiss and kiki, and everything looks like it might be on the up and up between them. Good. So this is when Nia and Naria come in, and the air gets pretty thick. Duffy also makes her entrance, and she shares that she's going to keep DJing and whilst moving into production. Okay. And Naria's like, well, I'm glad y'all had a ball. And I'm like, tell it. So then British asks, you know, why didn't y'all come out? And apparently Duffy re-invited them after disinviting them. She re-invited them via text later on because she's not like that or whatever. She just gets like super in the moment, I guess. But she, you know, felt bad or whatever. Okay, girl. So they basically, it turns into Duffy going back and forth with the sisters, going back and forth with each other. Brandy steps in the middle because Duffy kind of comes around the island. And I was like, wrong road. So Naria also wants to know like why she was lumped in if the beef was between just her, Nia, and the group or whatever. And Duffy's like, well, because I thought she was a real ass bitch. You thought she was a real ass sister. If my sister's not invited somewhere, then I'm not going either. Which I understand too, but I thought we weren't lumping them. We didn't start really lumping them in together until this episode, because I want to say what event happened in the last like 1 or 2 episodes where Naria showed up but Nia didn't. So I don't know. I guess whatever. I don't know. And Naria's like, you know, I just feel like everything is very cliquish and Mean Girl-esque. And I'm like, well, it's kind of been like that, but it's definitely probably amplified now because you guys are on the outskirts looking in. But I still at the same time think that it was fucked up as fuck for Duffy to sit there and uninvite you guys like that after she invited you guys there, just because she felt slighted that Nia brought up her name when she was apologizing or something like that. It wasn't like I don't think she was trying to find a scapegoat in Duffy. She was literally just recounting what happened. Whatever. So then Duffy in her confessional says, you know, they were antagonizing her. Tia and Tamira tag teaming, all this bullshit. So Nia, like, she basically puts on shitty girl energy. She's like, I'm gonna work, I'm gonna do what I need to do. And Naria says, this is high school shit. And then I think this is when Brooke chimed in. She's over here. She chimes in. And she's like, it's a hard no for me. Y'all just mad because y'all not in the clique. It's a lot of coonery, if you ask me. And then so Duffy walks over. Like I said before, I think, or maybe this one, yeah, she walked over and Brandy jumps in between her. And after they exchange back and forth with the whole bullshit some more, each one's feeling disrespected. Duffy throws a paper plate, and I'm just like, that's some punk ass, dumb ass bullshit. Like, why even do that? Because I probably just ripped your head off just because you tried to do that shit. Because yes, you were not trying to really fight or nothing like that. You was just being the whole time just carrying it on. So then Nia throws an apple. This one throws an apple, and Brooke from on the other side, production stepped in at this point. Brooke from the other side throws water. I think she says in a paper cup or whatever, plastic cup. She throws water. So then everything starts going fucking crazy. And like I said, production intervenes at this point. And I think we see next week that Brandy got messed up in the midst of shit when she was just trying to be of some help, which I'm just like, no, don't even see, note to self, don't do that shit no more. Let these bitches carry on how they want to carry on, because it was dumb and stupid. And look, you're the casualty. For what? For nothing. And they're probably gonna turn on you next. But that, they really hyped the fuck up, the fuck out of this, and I don't even think next week is gonna be giving either. But regardless, I had to come here and give you guys my recap and review, y'all. So let me know what you guys think of this. I will see you guys in the next one. Drop down in the comments below, share your thoughts, opinions, all that, feelings. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out. And I'll see you later. Bye.